this gentleman. He's the best Hail Mary passer. I know that Brady hit Scotty Miller in a big game, but I mean, you're talking just straight Hail Marys. Rodgers against Detroit, Rodgers against Arizona, Rodgers against the Giants, all in huge games. I'm going to say Rodgers is the Hail Mary king of not only this debate, maybe the entire NFL.
Who's more likely to have a bigger chip on his shoulder from the NFL draft still?
I got Rodgers again. I know Brady went in the 6th round, and there was the Brady 6. There was a whole documentary about it, but Rodgers is on film. Like, we see Rodgers sitting in that green room, and that footage we still see to this day of him in the ill-fitted suit sitting there waiting, thinking he was going to be the number 1 overall pick, going 25. I'm going to go Rodgers. Still has that giant chip on his shoulder, and it's kind of part of his identity at this point.
Let's try to get the GOAT on the board here. Who's more likely to be the better double date?
I like Shailene Woodley, and I love the Taylor Swift and the ukulele and all that, but I gotta hang with Tom and Giselle. I'm just curious what it's like to be so glamorous. I think Tom and Giselle would be the better double date. I'm also not a Hawaii guy. I'm more of a New York City urban kind of guy, and I think Brady, that's where he rolls. I think Rodgers is into the waterfalls and really living that ukulele life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tom Brady gets the win there, but let's talk about what Brady eats. That would be my one problem with going on a dinner date with him and his wife. Whose lifestyle are you more likely to go with, TB12 method or Rodgers' sort of Zen Rodgers-y approach?
I would love to say I could do the TB12 method, but I might last 18 hours with that one. I could do the sitting by a campfire and enjoying the sweet Zen and meditation life of these guys. I could do Hawaii. I don't know if I can do the avocado ice cream and the rest.
I love that you're done. Hey, Kyle, Peter wants to embrace the Zen lifestyle. He thinks he can get down with meditation with Aaron Rodgers. What do you think?
If you gave me 100 million words to describe Peter Strager, Zen would not be one of them. Peter, you got a lot going for you, buddy. We all love you. You ain't Zen, folks.
Namaste.
I'd like to see what happens.
Fam.
Okay, Nate, you are up. Nate, you're going to pick between two wide receivers who are looking to have bounce-back years here in 2021, Odell Beckham Jr. and Michael Thomas. Are you ready?
Boom. I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. Who's more likely to lead the league in receiving yards?
I'm going with Michael Thomas. You guys remember the season 2019 when Michael Thomas had just under 1,800 yards? And he's that guy that they lean on offensively. It's not like he has a ton of complimentary receivers. So, you know how they say, well, there's not enough balls to go around. No, they're going to toss the rock to him. And I always said that Jameis Winston might make this offense a little bit more explosive, and Michael Thomas will be the recipient of that. In Cleveland, there's a lot of playmakers, so I'm not sure Odell will put up those type of numbers.
Both wanting to bounce back. Who's more likely, Nate, to play in a Super Bowl first?
Oh, man, it got to be the Browns. As much as I can appreciate the Saints, I just feel like the Browns are close. They're on the cusp. And they added pieces to their defense. We know Myles Garrett is an absolute game wrecker. And then they added in Jadeveon Clowney on the offensive side of the ball. They got running backs. They got tight ends. And, of course, we know they have wide receivers. So I'm going with the Browns.
Who's more likely, Nate, to have a game-breaking highlight?
Oh, come on now. This is Odell Beckham. Y'all remember that game when Odell threw a touchdown or he caught a touchdown, ran a reverse to the crib, and then also caught one from Jarvis Landry?
Against Dallas.
Yeah, he does it all. You know, against Dallas. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Odell doing a little bit more. I'm talking about maybe some punt return because he really wants to come back and reclaim his top spot as one of the best playmakers in the NFL. I got Odell.
I love that. I love that. Last one for you because I'm sure you'll love this one. It's fantasy football. Who's more likely to win your fantasy league?
Yeah, it has to be Michael Thomas. As much as I can appreciate the fact that Odell's going to come back and he's going to prove to be the guy again, you still got Jarvis, who he can give you, 80, 90, even 100 catches in a season. And we're not talking about the complimentary wide receivers and tight ends. So they're going to spread around the ball. I feel like that's what made them successful last year, is that they didn't just lean on one guy. But you know who does lean on one guy? Yeah, the Saints. And they're going to lean on Michael Thomas. And you know what? He's going to have to show up big because last year it wasn't that good of a season for Michael Thomas.
It certainly was not. Great job by Nate there. This is Who's More Likely. And now we are taking Kyle Brandt from Australia, from down under, straight into the NFC East, where you will be in a NFC East running back sandwich. Let's take a look at who you'll be pointing between. We've got Saquon Barkley, of course, and Cowboys stud running back Ezekiel Elliott. Who is more likely to win their division?
Nice.
I gotta go right here. Nate was saying this was a Mickey Mouse during the commercial break. I go Zeke. If they don't win the division this year, we got major problems. We might have a head coach problem. We might have a running back problem. A lot of money over there. You could probably pay for that entire opera house behind him. Whereas this guy, I still need to see a lot more from his quarterback, and he's coming off an injury, which isn't fun to talk about. But I'll go with Zeke.
Who is more likely to get that scepter, baby? Let's go, that light up, angry run scepter.
Oh, man, this is a great one. I want it to be this guy because he should be an angry runner. He's low. The way he runs is very physical and very brutalizing. But I'm going right here. Saquon, we've done angry runs for maybe 4 or 5 seasons. He has one of the favorite ones I have ever seen, which he actually took up a Detroit Lion, like put him 15 feet in the air and then 30 feet into the ground. He got the scepter for it. Yeah. It was incredible. It's TV. We probably should have video, but we'll do that next time. Saquon, that's my man. He's more likely.
Who's more likely to ever be on the cover of Madden?
Oh, man. All right. There's a really tight-knit group of running backs on the cover, and Peyton Hillis and Eddie George and Sean Alexander and Marshall Faulk, and then some of the retro ones. But I mean, I think it actually, and this might surprise you, I think it's actually Saquon, because Zeke would have to do so much to beat out Dak to get on the cover. Everybody loves Dak. He's so all-American. He's a great player. He would get the cover. And, Zeke has made some decisions that are a little bit dumb in his life, so I don't think that would get him on the Madden cover. Saquon is a beautiful man, beautiful teeth, beautiful runner. I think I'm going to go Saquon. Look good on the cover.
Got beautiful teeth on the cover. Love it. Who are you more likely to choose as a workout partner?
All right. This is good. My initial instinct is that I'm going to go with Saquon because I like Saquon, candidly, a little bit more as a guy. But obviously, I'm not doing any of that lower body crap with him. I can't hang there when he gets in, the Hungarian deadlifts or squats, or whatever the hell he does. So you think, oh, I'll do upper body. I'll do some bench with Saquon. I can hang. I can't hang. I looked it up. He did 29 reps of the bench press. I can't even come close to that. I would be embarrassed by that, which guess what that means? I'm going over here, and I'm going to take some chances that maybe he was down in Cabo leaving on the, Ranchos Vaqueros or whatever they're called. I think I can hang with this dude a little bit. Saquon is an Adonis. I ain't lifting with him. I've come a long way in my physical fitness, but I ain't in planet Saquon yet. Not a chance.
You hope Zeke went to Cabo. Kyle, is that how this works? I'm earnestly asking. If you're in the gym and you are with a friend, you want the path of least resistance. You want to be like the guy who can do more instead of being motivated. Like Brady would want to be with the guy who can lift more than him.
Well, the problem is I'm doing squats with Saquon. After every set, I got to take 26 plates off that he does and put on my wimpy little